Aviators, I search.
It's a whole lot of green, man.
Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first win of the season as we get going in week 3. On the return, here comes Davis. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff.
Oh, shit, I went right past.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain
Good
and
shit.
a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Good enough.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here.
Yeah, I nigga had that.
Finds him in the end zone for the
Nobody went with him,
touchdown.
and I know exactly what he
The
was doing.
Shamrocks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Shamrocks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now.
They're throwing it. Catch made over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the
That's
backfield.
crazy.
He gets the
Nobody
handoff.
blocked number 9.
Oh, he gets clobbered
That's
behind the
wild.
line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Nobody.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Into the air here. He throws a bullet to... That's complete inside the 35. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Yo, what up?
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. They said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Yeah. Nah, it is.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
She know every scoop there is. You heard me?
It's fucking crazy how niggas sent that to me, bro, and I'm like, I already knew about Pratt. I was already skeptical about your boy,
Yeah.
and this nigga is too flirtatious, bro. Ain't no way he ain't getting Cuddy in this school streak. There ain't no way that these hoes is really just allowing this shit too.
They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
You know what I like about that?
But
I like that they're
don't
not
get me wrong.
so they're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big
Like you said, some things, sometimes it's not just feeling, and that's what we been trying to tell you too, nigga.
What you mean?
The Aviators finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point.
Working at a bar is different from working at a fucking middle school, bro.
The point after splits the uprights. And the
These hoes like when
Aviators
you
respond
talk like
with 7
that.
of their own to tie it here
Sexual
early.
harassment. Sexual harassment.
I don't never touch
After
nobody, bro.
it doesn't. That's the thing. Physical,
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it
oral too.
Alright, so I'm gonna put it to you like this, right?
And that one bounces through
It's
the end
also
zone for a
the type of
touchback.
class of people, right? So you put yourself in a category of working at an elementary school, middle school, or high school. You have to set yourself at a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? When you work at a bar,
First and 10 now from the 30.
bartenders, 9 times out of 10, them bartenders and strippers, hoes, you know what I'm saying? Women who really don't have much class,
Back in the backfield,
you know what I'm
and they
saying?
give it to him.
Yeah.
Very few that you find bartenders.
Like, but at the end of the day, right?
But it's
At the
facts,
end of
though,
the
man.
but at the end of the day, it's like she said earlier.
Get the
Like,
fuck
if
out
she
of here.
says, "Oh, that person, it's man or female," if the person says that, "Yo, I feel
Of course, you
still
gotta respect it.
that's still
You gotta
sexual
respect it.
harassment."
But that's what I'm saying. You gotta put it.
Following up the middle. And he
No, it
cannot
can.
shake
But
the
what
tackle
I'm saying
along
is,
the line of scrimmage.
it's the, like I
No
said, it's
gain
the
there that
environment,
time, and
right?
it's
So
2nd
like
and 10.
at a public school, it's very rare that you can talk that type of crazy to those type of women. Like,
Bullshit. I'm letting you know right now, bullshit.
And they catch up.
Yo, bro, I've been in an environment where a student was talking to a teacher and niggas knew, bro.
On that play. And it'll give him a first down.
But however, niggas was over 18.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he'll take this
So,
only to about the 11 before going down.
well, allegedly.
2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays
Nah,
got to be the
fact.
minority,
High
and
school,
the
yeah.
majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
that's crazy.
So, how old was she? Was she 17, turning 18 or something? Or was she like 20? Like,
And he crashes into a wall and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
I'm about to leave this nigga, but I don't know.
They kick the running back in motion.
KO play baseball.
Escapes the pocket. That throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
That field goal, buddy.
His first target doesn't.
And midnight train to Georgia.
Oh,
Yo, I know y'all watched that game earlier
Time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time
on the
to
street.
hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Yo, what was the score last seen it? I was getting smoked, right? Like 28. I was up. He was probably up like 28, right?
Get the fuck out of here. How?
35-7. Yeah, I came back. Uh, I ain't went. Nah, I ain't went. I just had 20. I lost my touchdown. Nigga, fucking Henderson had 23 carries for 213. Like, damn, I should have started out with that a little bit, or just a little bit earlier. I was consistent with it. I started out a little earlier. Yeah. He can't stop the run, bro. Nah, that's the Monarchs, bro. That's his best squad, bro. He can't stop the run. Hey, fuck it. He can't stop the run. Fuck. Can't stop the run. That ain't my fault. Yo, even if, like, when he had 4, even when he bought 5, I was still killing him. 5 as including himself. Hell yeah. That's chicken.
Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On and quick, and they bring it
Yeah,
down.
try to get rid of it.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm a little upset at myself too, because I should have kept playing baseball.
Baseball's a great contract to have.
It's not that. Hell yeah, bro. I would have been good, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't like play on varsity for a long time, cause I really wasn't fucking with the coach. Like, I said, fuck the coach. Maroli, you remember is that his name? That's what. Maroli. But yeah, some shit like that. He was guidance counselor or whatever, but he was baseball coach as well. He was a baseball coach. He should have been a baseball coach at the high school, possibly, when I was there.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligators.
I didn't even know who was on the base.
He needed an alligator in order to get that ball out.
You know Carmona.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, I ain't know for being on the base. Oh boy, I was close with boy. I know his family.
Like,
Shit.
my offensive line is so trash, bro.
Right?
These niggas are dumb.
That nigga speak fluent Spanish, nigga.
They're going for this.
Or
Deep to the left side.
or
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
think that nigga is full black too.
And the Shamrocks will take over as he records his first interception of the
¿Qué pasa?
All the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline. Everybody to get a block.
Choose
For those offensive
Dude,
players
linemen
to
pushing
show
forward,
the
that's
effort to go
crazy.
chase that down.
Just
Dude, why my
trash.
niggas don't have the awareness
Yeah, it
like that?
stinks
That's
for the offense,
crazy,
but
bro.
that
My
was a
offensive
practice
line
field
is
coming
good
to
at it.
life for everybody to see.
Now they send their back in motion right. Second and 4.
Oh yeah, right in the chest.
They're able to drop him. And that pushes them
Let's go.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains,
Yo, what you doing, Swab?
on script. Well, the defense,
I
they
am
want to
doing
rip
good,
that
man.
script up. And a sack like
You on your way to work?
third and extra longs, it's
Nah, I
exactly how
gotta
you
get
get
to
it
work.
done.
I got like 40 more minutes to play this game.
Oh, you playing? Yeah.
I'm saying, way man.
Third and long for him here. Gets everything he has under this throw.
Sure.
Yeah, good defense.
Great defensive play to jar it loose.
Ahead.
Complete.
Get out of here. Keep going. Keep going.
Is such a
Keep going. Keep going. Let's go.
in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly you can flush this
Shut
one
up,
out,
boys.
because they got to make an impact later.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing for it on fourth. He's looking deep once again. He connects on the deep shot.
He's pretty cool,
And he's
man.
brought down
How
real
did he
close to
keep
that
getting
goal
beat?
line at the
Crazy.
one. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
He's
So
supposed to
after
be my
that big
top
play,
corner.
Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
That's what that should have been a strike.
Option design here.
Wait, who you playing right now, Swall?
He's
The
playing late.
Shamrocks pick it off and get points on the
Score.
ensuing drive.
Share screen, my mama.
Try the extra points.
I'm sharing my screen, ain't
I said I know you sharing your screen, but I'm not watching right now.
Down the middle.
I? It's 21-7.
And the Shamrocks. He'll bring it up from the middle of the end zone.
That nigga
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
is shitty.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion.
Yeah,
right
I'm
there,
using
first down.
my other playbook now. I wanted to use my regular playbook to play him, but oh, it's a pick. No, it's not.
Finds his man over the middle. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Man, I did not expect him. Should have kept running.
They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
It's right here, baby. Right down our alley.
How the you see my offensive line is horrible, bro. They not like I don't even got time.
Trying again, following the
What?
They want him again, and he goes down again.
I had X.
What the fuck does that do?
They try to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some juice on it deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
Shit.
And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down.
Oh, for a placement.
We know the look, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Ready up.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's loaded another one up.
Come on, boy. I couldn't have thrown. If I threw it to Washington, it would have been a pick. I only had on that particular play, I only had 2 receivers. I didn't have 3.
The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jumping after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Excuse me.
Back to throw. That's completed right side.
That's crazy if you would have got out of that one.
Big gain and a new set of downs.
This ain't Panthers though, right?
And it sets
No.
up Houston first.
We love you. Until I can't love you. We hold you. How about that, man?
There's a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big
She
runs
said
like
take
this
your
because they
I'll
time.
just record it at the end,
That's
okay?
called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
It's a touchdown.
Caught near the goal
Oh, he
line.
stopped me. Good shit.
And that's good for
Hella
a first
defense.
down.
For me?
Let's go.
Oh, hella defense. Look, this nigga is, yo,
And the defense is
71
all
is fucking
over this
horrible,
one for a
bro.
big loss.
Horrible. He gets beat, look, every
It's another
time.
shot here. And they've got him behind the line for a
That
big
shit don't make no
loss.
fucking sense.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's
How y'all niggas
stance.
just
I
getting
don't know if
beat
it's a
like that?
cadence.
It's
I don't know what
crazy.
it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
He's got it. And in for the Houston touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Aviators chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set it.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on.
On the set.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey.
He just checked it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I seen how he just.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Ready, set.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout.
That shit crazy. This just blew my mind too.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be
I like
just
he's playing
fine with him
conservative
calling his
now.
own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on. Set.
They send a man in motion.
Go.
To throw it on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he takes it.
As long as he didn't have number 9, I seen number 9. I was like, oh nah.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
79 Bronco. Here we go, here we go. 19 Lion.
They'll try and throw it here.
Give me that.
Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Aviators will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Okay, break.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Go.
They go play action here.
That's a pick. Oh, no.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
It's crazy. I haven't even used Solomon like that.
Out with a 1st and 10.
Not this year, rather.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Oh, get out of here. I was supposed to cut both of them niggas and be gone.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd
After
and
that
5.
nigga just covered all that ground was crazy. Attacking me. That's the shit I be hating. They be making it seem like Solomon's slow. He's not.
and take some of the starch out of that front seven.
What the fuck?
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust.
The game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
Setting up a throw.
That's
Just made
dime.
down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after
Oh,
being
he's
missed to
tight.
the opposing
He tried to
45.
stop and got fucked over.
Give him 18 yards
Look
on
at this
that play,
shit, Cam.
Brock,
He
and
tried
it
to
gets him a
stop.
first
That ball
down.
was nasty.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Completed to his running back.
Ooh,
Runs into the
75?
25
Fuck.
before being brought down.
Let my nigga cook.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier.
Good
play
stand in
calling's
the
a
pocket,
lot simpler
Rich.
and easier when you count on
Look
the
at the
offense to
dagger.
move the chains on those early downs.
Look at that dagger. God damn.
And that finds him in the
God
end zone for the
damn.
Houston touchdown. The Aviators cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this
Nobody
game
can get
back
to
up.
that
This
one.
one just
That
has
was
the
a
feel, doesn't
dagger.
it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good.
They ain't gonna let me
The
late to work.
Aviators tie this game at 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive started from the 30.
Sherry Bub.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
Check go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Hits his running back.
Good tackle.
21-yard gain.
Good fucking play.
And they'll have 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He playing the Shamrocks?
Yeah,
He playing?
yeah.
Oh wow.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
I'm not that shitty, cuz.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him playing.
To
Nigga
the
been
end
MIA.
on 1st and 10. Throw left
No.
side, complete. And they get there to take him
He
down.
gotta
right
play. He
around
gotta play
the
my other
41.
team next anyway.
Yeah, I remember.
Sometimes
Yeah,
just
switch
looking to
and
move
swap
forward,
team.
get
That's
some
crazy,
small yards
son.
on the throw.
That's
Quarterback's best
crazy.
friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Oh my God! Get the.
And he's dropped just short
What
of
are
the
you
marker,
doing?
maybe a
You're
yard
not for
away.
the sack, bro.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
The handoff
There we
on
go.
3rd and short.
Hella defense.
And
Thank
he
you.
tried to power it
What I'm
forward,
paying
but
you
I
for.
don't think he got it. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I could close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guy's up front saying, give me a push, then I'll do the rest.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Oh, come on.
Completed to Davis.
Hey, Bob, what are you doing? You've seen him coming over there, boy.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Horrible fucking tackle.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
70 Lions. Go.
From the gun, here's a handoff.
Yo, bro.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3. This brings up second and goal.
Let's go now.
Another chance for him.
You got fucking into the end zone, bro.
The Shamrocks grab the lead on their first series of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Pass play now. He throws a bullet deep to their... Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Yeah, that was a good route.
Extra
Good
points
play.
in right
Good
down
throw.
the middle.
Thank you.
And the Aviators tie us up 28 all. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go. Set. Ready. Big Lion. Set. Go.
Blown back gets the handoff.
I gave him that,
Finds a
too.
seam, left side, he's off to the
This week, I
races.
gave him that.
And that is a touchdown. The Shamrocks need only one to take the lead. Kicking unit comes out
I'm
for the
probably
extra
not to do a
point.
blitz.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks break that tie and now lead by 7. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fields the hard squib kick. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He lets a heater go deep middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Good run,
The
bro.
Aviators cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
Yeah.
I love plays like this, Brock.
So y'all niggas just playing offense
Show me what you
today.
got, man. Show
That's what
off
y'all
those
doing.
wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you
When
run
me and
this
Fred
style,
was just
maybe
playing
you gotta
defense
win,
game,
but
yeah,
protect
y'all
your
just playing
hunger,
offense.
protect yourself from the sideline too. Don't get pushed to the boundary.
Right.
Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And no return as this bounces through the
And
end
that was
zone
my
for a
rookie,
touchback.
by the way. Thanks.
I mean, get them brownie
1st and
points
10
in
now
for
from the 30.
him.
They motion the tight end over. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw.
Good shit.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Try that shit if you want to, my boy.
Tough one to retain through that
You
hit.
should use better off
And
just
it's
throwing it
3rd
to the
down.
running back on the right hand side.
Working across the
You
middle,
damn
Brock.
sure
It's
to
tough
have
for
at least
anybody
15
to make
yards.
plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Yeah, he beat them. That's crazy. The fact that he did that was wild. His bank speed is a 96, but that nigga shit is 99.
The
Nigga.
Shamrocks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
I've been holding that nigga contained all game.
That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Yeah, you need to win this game though.
I'm also watching the time because I was supposed to be the worker.
They put a touchdown on the board.
Man, forget the time. You already in the game now. It's about the game now. You already late. You get there when you get there. You need to win this game.
They'll begin from the 36 as the return is brought down.
All right, coach.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I've been playing a solid game. I just let him get an extra touchdown in the fucking 1st quarter.
Yeah, you gotta stop his offense. That's all. Because he can't run that well. He ran against you, but he can't run fully against you. You gotta stop that pass.
Let's go. 60 Eagle. Reload. Check out.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some
I
serious
knew he was coming
damage.
for that blitz.
Finds a seam down the middle.
I knew he was coming for the blitz.
Yeah, that was a smart play.
I had the audible on the line real
So a
quick.
chance to tie it up again here in the
Smart
fourth.
play.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone. So
Whoever got the ball last gonna win the game.
That's how I was looking, right?
Yeah. Hey, you gotta stop this nigga head though.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
You stop the run and then stop his pass. You should be good.
Looking for a throw here.
Like, I got no pressure. Look, this nigga keep burning this nigga. How is he running that fast? These niggas, yo, my corners are not slow at all, so I want to know how the fuck he's burning these niggas.
It depends if you're playing underneath.
I mean, I haven't switched none of my zones or nothing. And
Yeah, I'm just saying if you chose like play over top or play underneath. You know what I mean? With Lay, I learned that I never play underneath with that nigga. I play over the top all day because that nigga loves to do that.
Yeah, I just gotta go back
Him
to going
and Butter.
dive.
Him and Butter, they do the same thing.
When I was playing that nigga in Dom, he wasn't doing that. But he was killing me up front. That's how he got that run
Now
off.
after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Play action on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get
Relax.
They'll run now on 2nd down.
Stop, Caleb.
And he fights his way forward.
He ain't squishing you.
45. Working quickly here. Back to throw now, 3rd down.
Stop bumping me, bro. Get off me.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they finally bring him
Yeah.
down, but that is a big gain and a new set of
He was
downs.
just bumping me my whole route.
The drive picks up here,
Oh,
1st and 10.
it's X Factor time. Love him. You know how that shit goes.
Give now to
Oh,
the running back.
my own man just
I know
blocked
from
me.
the
That's
position of
crazy.
the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's going to push one deep down.
Oh wow.
Deep downfield. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston
Just with you,
touchdown.
bro. You don't got faith in
The
me.
Aviators
Nah, it was a nice throw. I'm actually shocked, honestly. Wow, the right word. Wow, it's a nice throw.
possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Now you got to play defense.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I gotta stop this thing. I might just go to Don. Whoever get the first intel
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it
is
away.
basically gonna win this game.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Okay, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Right there. Here we go. Here we go. Check smash. Riggs.
A tight end in motion now.
Yeah, okay.
On 1st down, they'll run.
Yo, why do they keep
And he
making me
found some
do
running
that?
room for a nice gain.
I'm getting off the
Call it
block and they
9
keep
yards.
pushing me the
Looked like a
wrong
first
way
for a
when I'm
moment.
supposed
It's
to be
second
going the
and
way
1.
towards the nigga running the ball.
So much to
They need
like
me to go
about
the
that
opposite
run,
way
Kate,
because I'm
particularly
pushing
what
off
he
the
was able to
block.
get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the
That's my
field and
tight
how
end right
fast
there,
your
boys.
fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Trying to kill him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go! Hey, check that, street. Buffalo 18.
Give him that ball again, he's dead.
Panther 11.
I'm
Panther
telling
11.
you now.
Back to the well again.
Yep.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Check, go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Escapes out to the left. The ball's out, he lost it. And it's picked up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
A lot of grass ahead. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first. He's dropping back to throw.
Let's
And he
go.
will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Aviators take a 4th quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Aviators break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Street. Let's go now.
Here's the handoff.
Ain't no way.
No one around. He's got space.
Ain't no way.
Has a hole left. Room to run. And he runs this one in for the touchdown.
Yo, that's wicked.
The Shamrocks now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. throwing it to start this drive. He beams one deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Shamrocks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Tokyo. Shamrocks with a little more work to do to win it here. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
70. Go, Chap. Go, Chap.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. No. No. Ready. Ready. Hut.
He's trying to do it himself. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Panther Street. Panther Street. Check go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Hey. Hey. Check that. Check. Hey. Shot alert. Shot alert. Check. Hey. Smash Bronco. Ready. Go.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. An entire stadium of pressure now falls on him. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch.
I got
right
distracted.
there,
My
take the
fucking
lead.
boss called me.
Power squib kick is taken in. And he's brought down, Brock,
Good
and that brings
fucking
his
game,
ball
Ray.
game to a close. So
Good
something to
fucking
be proud
kick.
of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Shamrocks, as with that, we'll say sayonara from Tokyo.